Okay, we're getting ready to prepare breadfruit. We got that same fancy basket that we had made before. All right, we're using the basket, and we're using like a tuna fish can
Corned beef.
or corned beef. You'll really think it's going to make a difference. Okay. You're going to use it as a scraper to scrape off the outside, kind of almost gills, like fish.
That's right.
Yeah. Until you get to the white part of the breadfruit.
I go prepare the frying pan. So
Okay, because we're going to have fried breadfruit, but this is what it's going to take first. These nifty baskets have handles on them too. Okay,
So we'll give it a wash, chop them up.
okay. Yeah, I noticed we were for a ride yesterday, and people were just throwing them on the side of the road after they got finished with them, like at the Royal Palace or whatever, when they finished serving things with them. They're hard to make, and they look pretty too.
You know, traditional, like the funeral,
Mm-hmm.
we make an umu. That's what we call
Right,
it,
yes.
umu.
Right?
So we make food
Right?
and put it here.
Okay.
Put the stick in here. Over there. And
Oh.
put it in our bed. We must go with.
Okay.
Take to the palace,
Oh, okay.
to the king or the nobles or.
Right. So is it true that generally many families take turns bringing food to the royal palace? Is that true?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like this, our village is belong for the government.
Oh, okay.
This village belong
to the nobles.
to the nobles.
Oh, okay.
So
Different.
if they have a funeral or something, they must make food
Baskets.
for a.
And so it must be
Depends what
traditionally.
they-
Depends if they
Yeah.
want.
But the government land, like where we are,
Uh-huh.
they hardly tell us, you know. But the nobles land,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they ask the people that stay there, like, to donate, like this, for example, like the Queen's mother,
Right.
donate either pig
Mm-hmm.
or money, like $30 per home,
Mm-hmm.
buy something to help with the funeral, right?
Okay.
And that's the noble land. The difference between the nobles and the government, because the nobles own the land.
Mm-hmm.
The government where we stay, the nobles, the government own the land, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And if the government asks us, for example, like the prime minister or, you know, or the what do you call it,
Mayor? Is it a mayor?
yeah, mayors,
Okay.
like mayors, you know, oh, maybe you can donate some guarantees or something. So we, like they used to go with it to the royal family, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Like a basket of candy, like a basket of fruits,
Mm-hmm.
a cake, you know, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. But like the noble land, it's a must for the people that stay in their land.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they always ask them, you know, nice way
Mhm.
for donation because you know that's their land, eh?
So when the people use the noble's land, do they also have to pay rent?
They don't pay rent. No, they don't pay rent.
Okay, so,
But like for example, like the mother's funeral, the queen mother's funeral, they donate food or
Makes
money,
sense. All right.
you know. But they only ask not too much out
Right.
of them, like $30 per home,
Okay.
you know, to buy a cow or a pig for the, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so they can serve the rural people,
Mhm.
rural family. Like traditional Tongan way, like for mourning for 10 nights, you know,
Right.
they usually go, we call it ha'amo in Tonga.
Could you
know.
say that again? You call it,
Ha'amo,
okay,
ha'amo in Tonga.
okay,
Like they serve them with food in the basket, but
Right.
not in those kind of baskets. Mm.
Hamo means carry on the arm.
Carry on the arm.
oh, okay, okay.
Put the basket, a stick on the
In a
basket.
Oh, okay.
Basket in carry, we call
Carry.
it ha'amo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday I met a man by the name of Alapate, I think it is,
Yeah.
who owns a cafe that roasts, well, it grows, roasts, grinds coffee.
Right.
And I take it, Paulo said that he was a noble,
What's his name?
Alapate. I'll look up his last name for you. But he and his wife own this cafe that's, I noticed there were about 4 or 5 nobles that were meeting there yesterday.
Oh, where did
My
you?
first time of,
In where? In the.
in
where
the
you-
cafe, yeah.
Which cafe?
It's, I'll look it up because the name of it means return to your roots
Right.
in Tonga. And so the front of the cafe, they sell, it's nice, and they sell different kinds of coffee, some tea,
Is
baked
that French?
good.
Not French cafe.
No, it's a Tongan word,
Mm.
and the Tongan word means either grow your roots or know your roots. And so Alapate and his wife, who is Samoan and Tongan, they both own it, but he's from Kolanga,
Golonga.
Kolanga, yeah, which is also where my
It's a
friends
noble.
are.
Yeah, nobles land.
Oh, okay,
Golonga.
okay.
Mm.
So I think he started planting coffee there, and we went out yesterday, and they're just little plants right now. So I take it some of the other people who are growing have been doing it longer. So he's been using some of their, I think he's buying it, or I don't know what he's doing, but he has other people from Kolanga's coffee beans, and then he brings them in, roasts them, etc. And he also sells chips.
Tapioca chips, I think. Cassava chips.
Cassava, about 3 different kinds.
Cassava, taro, and May. Breadfruit.
Breadfruit, yeah, okay. So he sells those, and so the front of his store just looks like a regular cafe, but the back
Right.
of his store is the whole drying area for the coffee,
Oh.
and then there's another area for the washing of the coffee beans, and then they roast it, and they only have one roaster, it's pretty big, and then they have a grinder, and then there's another area where there are people that are frying the chips,
Mm.
and then there's another area where people are bagging the chips, and
Oh yeah. You can buy them in the local store.
I understand, but they maybe come from, maybe they come from him, I don't know. He
Yeah.
says he sells some at the airport, but he sells them in the
Cassava.
store too.
Okay. Oh yeah, he sells it wholesales through the store,
Mm-hmm.
retail stores.
But,
Go ahead now. There goes Hippie. Oh, excuse me.
mhm.